Honorable Agbenyo is that, and of course our constitution says that you're innocent until proven guilty. If you rush and put out the names, the damage, if at the end of the day you find that they are not guilty, could be unquantifiable. You should be worried about that as well. Of
course, you should be worried. But the same government, you see why I keep saying that this government, they say A and do B. If you are really in this country, you know what the AG did. Last year, when he started mentioning people's names, where there have not been judgment passed, the issue of Edu Buahene and Anan, who is currently in court. These were people who were put in the media. Was there any evidence? Was there any judgment that these people are complicit of what they said? So when you sit here and you are mentioning issues or you are saying things that contradict your own minister, and I try to put it out, and you want to poo-poo it and talk silently to me, I will not take it lightly with you.
But you heard the Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Ayine, explaining to Ghanaians why he chose that route, because those were matters of public interest, and Ghanaians
So you think that the issue of this is not an issue of public interest? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm talking specifically about what the Attorney General told us regarding why he held press
conferences. If one case has to do with public interest, then what of the issue of the past? It's not an issue of public interest? Ghanaians should not be concerned about it? Is that what you're saying?
You don't think that the circumstances and the situations are different, and you don't compare apples with oranges like others would say?
What is the circumstance here, and what are the issues different about this?
I think you know the details of each of the case.
The bone of contention here we are talking about has to do with issue of transparency, and that is the tangent the AG has been on. So we are talking about transparency. What stops the government from telling us that A, B, C, D are complicit? You want to sit here and tell us that we need to give ourselves some time. Even when we gave you more than 1 year on the issue of the container that contains the so-called fake dollars and the gold bar. As of today, have you been given any names? This is a government we cannot trust, and you want to sit here and tell me that we should allow them for how many more?
You think that an issue involving international drug trafficking as compared to an internal issue that has to do with the states and the monies involved, you think that they should be treated the same?
There is an account adage that says that I'm
asking you a question. You think these
I am saying that there is an account adage that says that if you cannot deal with your internal issues, even internally, you cannot disclose the names of those involved. You are still concealing the names of those involved in the international one. And we are asking you, mention the names. Don't hide behind the so-called government officials. Because there is a history when it comes to issue of government officials as far as the NDC is concerned. So for me, it is neither here nor there. I don't think that I have heard by saying anything that the honorable member has, by saying that the honorable member has contradicted himself. It is a fact. He says that he does not have information. But the minister told us that there are government officials involved. Just look at these two issues. He says something different. The minister is also saying another thing.
He said that the government, the minister has already announced that there are public officials involved. We are yet to get the details of that. You don't think that...
I listened to him carefully. Before he came to that, he earlier on stated that they do not have much information. Did you hear him say that?
But at the end of the day, he still talked about
that was after... When you go back to him for the second time, is that not what he said?
But you're not admitting that he even said that right now.
It is after I have been able to point out to him that there are contradictory issues. There are contradictory issues over here. That is when he's now making a U-turn. So he must admit the fact that he's saying something different, and the minister is also saying something different. Whom do we believe? Who do we take serious?
You don't think you're being unfair to him
with
the comments he's made so far in his submissions?
He just accepted after I drew his attention to the fact that what you are saying...
He was not being serious and he got offended. It's the same thing he was doing. I said he was not being serious and he got offended.
But you see,
the same thing he was doing.
Hold on.
What I said, and then
when you have your time, you can talk. Hold on. When you have your time, you can talk. You see, this is what you said, and I tried to draw your attention that you should withdraw that way. Because I believe that if you, Honorable Fred Agbenyo, if you are serious, when the minister came to Parliament to come and say that, you would have sought for further information. You will not sit here and tell us that you do not have much information. And when I talk that your constituent will come demanding for information, you sit here and tell me that I'm not serious. But are you serious? Are you serious as an MP?
Are you being fair?
Your mandate is to get information and produce to your constituents.
Can we just stop the personal attacks? Please, let's stick to the fact.
But when he was attacking me, that I wasn't serious.
Did you
draw his attention to that?
Let's take respectfully. Let's stick to the fact and not personal attacks.